Hi guys, welcome back to Tay Learn, and today we're learning about the subconscious mind. Because I have a bachelor's degree in psychology, I've always had an interest in it, and there's a few things that I've learned that I want to teach you guys about in this video. So spirituality and psychology go hand in hand when it comes to the subconscious mind, and this is because our inner reality is creating our outer reality. This is what generates our behaviors, our daily thoughts, our actions, and it's always on go. It's always doing its job. And this is what's controlling your digestion, your heartbeat, things that you don't have to think about. I know most of you guys have probably heard the example about the iceberg. So there's your conscious mind, and then there's your subconscious, which is below the threshold. This is what you can't see. So from this example, it's showing you that you're using more of your subconscious mind than your conscious mind. It's been studied that we use about 5% of our conscious and 95% of our subconscious. So our subconscious minds are most active from ages 0 to 7, and this is when your brain is in theta state. This is why we shield kids from bad things, because they're seen as very vulnerable and impressionable, meaning they're easily programmed. If you have grandparents that lived through the Great Depression as kids, they tend to be frugal or cheap, or even hoarders because they have a lack mindset. This happened when they were being programmed as kids, going through that, being broke, being hungry. So because they experienced this financial lack, now when they're adults or elders, they're still in that same default programming. So since it's harder to change your old negative thought loops and your false assumptions, this is why we celebrate rags to riches stories, because it shows us that we don't have to stay stuck. We can change the stories we tell ourselves. Just because you grew up broke or poor doesn't mean you have to stay that way for the rest of your life. But if you have and you stay in a broke mentality, then you will. So Oprah's a really good example of this story. She actually tells us publicly about her using the law of attraction to end up in the color purple. Just changing your mindset and your self-beliefs about yourself can really make an impact. So the good news is our brains are still changeable due to neuroplasticity. So you can intentionally choose to reprogram your subconscious mind. It responds to repetition and consistency. So when you do something for 21 days, that's when you start to see changes. They tell you to say positive affirmations to yourself, to write things down that are positive and that can put you in a higher vibration. You have to get these affirmations ingrained in your mind. It's kind of like the ABCs when you were younger. You don't have to constantly practice it or recite it. You know the ABCs. It's just in your mind. So if you're not consciously aware of your subconscious programming, you're gonna be controlled by it. That's why as much as you want to change, you can't, and you don't understand why. You're on autopilot and you don't even realize it. So a good example of a movie that describes what I'm talking about is The Matrix. Most of us know about the red pill and the blue pill. It's the choice between staying asleep where it's safe and waking up to the truth of life. So in The Matrix, we remember people that were walking around. These were people that were asleep. They weren't consciously aware that they were co-creating their reality. Because it's so much to unravel and explain, I'm going to make a separate video about how to reprogram the subconscious mind and manifestation. If you guys learned anything in this video, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.